All right, here's a bazillion records that I'm selling. Not interested in pickers. You either take the lot or you take none. And here's what I got. I got them alphabetically for the most part, and then I've got a bunch of crap boxes on the end. So 6-cylinder, 1994, 1994 Pop and Circumstance. This is Air Command Band. It's kind of interesting if you're into the Air Force. Airwaves, that's actually a great album. Alabama, 2 albums. Allie Thomas, Andrew Gold, Cats, Andre Gagnon, Neige, Anne-Marie Christmas, Anne-Marie Country, Anne-Marie, Average White Band, Best of Bread, BJ Thomas, Burl Ives, Streisand, Bette Midler, lots of Bette Midler. Beyond the Fringe, Alexander Cohen, H. Cohen, lots of Bill Cosby. I know he's at a favor, but maybe the collectible someday. Darren at the Copa. That's anyway, it's a good album. Bonnie Raitt, Bonnie Tyler, Cano, Captain and Tennille, a couple of those. Carol Bayer Lager, the Singles, the Carpenters, Chuck Mangione, one of the local radio stations, 25 Years of Beautiful Music, Charlie Rich, Standing at the Threshold, Splendid, Crystal Gale, Dan Hill, Canadian artist, Dean Martin, Nats Amore, Dean Martin, Judy Holiday, David Gates, Dionne Warwick, Dion, Pal Joey, Donny Osmond, Doug Kershaw, It's So Good, Elton John, Elvis, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Frank Mills. There's a mixture of good and old and all that stuff. So Glenn Campbell, Gregory Abbott. Oh, this is a great album. Jerry Rafferty, Glenn Campbell, Homecoming, Hank Williams Jr., Belafonte, Henry Gross, Blake Edwards 10 from Henry Mancini, Charade, Peter Gunn, Henry Mancini, the Versatile, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, Ian Gaume, Jackie Gleason, Jay and the Americans, Jerry Vale, Joan Armour Trading, more Joan Armour Trading, Johnny D, Johnny Lee, Julio Iglesias, Ken Tobias, Streetball Ballet, Kenny Rogers, 10 Years of Gold, Kenny Rogers, some Christmas music, Linda Ronstadt, Loggins and Messina, Lazy River, Lemon, Loggins and Messina, Leslie Phillips, Linda Ronstadt, Lion, that's a good album. Lou Rawls, very popular back then. Mary Lou Zolan, Metros, MFSB, whatever that is. You can look these up online, I'm sure. Nana Muscuri, Nat King Cole, Oliver, theme track, Pablo Cruz, that's Paul Horn of Frankie Goes to Hollywood fame, I believe. Patty Page, Paul Anka, Peaches and Herbs, Peggy Lee, Philip Bailey. I don't know if I want to give this one up. Good album. We'll put it in there. Philip Bailey, Walking on the Chinese Wall, Pointer Sisters, Pure Perry League, Randy Meisner, Jonathan Livingston, Rick Wakeman. There's a couple there, I think, of Rick Wakeman. Roger Whittaker, Roger Williams, Temptation, Gary U.S. Bonds, Euphoria Gato, or however you pronounce it, George Shearing, Steve Mariner, Sergio Mendes, Showadaddy, that's a good album, Stan Peters, Vangelis, Church of Fire, as done by the London Philharmonic, Charlie Daniel, Ted Nugent, Dirt Band, Emotions, Marshall Tucker, Nylons, Canadian group, Oak Ridge Boys, Powder Blues Band, lots of those. Righteous Brothers, The Secret, Spitfire Band, that's kind of another Air Force-y kind of thing, pretty cool. Time, some Christmas tunes, the music of Eric Satie, The Velvet Gentleman, that's kind of an interesting one. Three Dog Night, Tony Bennett, Tracy Nelson, Uncle Wigglies, Big Surf Sound, Abacadabra, Cha Cha Cha, White Christmas, Hooked on Classics, Dance, Ramblin' Country, La Samba, La Mamba, La Rumba, that's a set, Hit Explosion, Masters in Philadelphia, here's all the Poco, American Gigolo soundtrack, Blondie and all that stuff. Firestone, Hit Express. These are all sort of greatest hits kind of stuff. Waylon Jennings, Will to Power, or Yachts, Zamfir. These ones are a little crooked from sitting outside in a box, I think. They still play good. Lots of stuff here. It's all older stuff, of course. Just don't have any more room for it. David Houston, Cabaret, Mills Brothers. Some of these are, I don't know, questionable. These are the least known ones that I have in the list. Again, you take them all or nothing. Urban Cowboy, Big Chicago box set, old time greatest hits of rock and roll, Tchaikovsky. These are the classics. They're in backwards, some of them. Some of them are, a lot of them are Deutsche Grammophon. So good quality pressings. Some 78, a few 78s here. Some 45s that you can see down in there. Not sure what's there. Roger Whittaker. More Roger Whittaker. Anyway, you get the gist. Hank Thompson. These ones are the least desirable ones, but that's the whole collection that I'm putting up for sale here. Any questions? The only thing is I'm keeping the purple things, so you take that without the purple case. I use them for my other records. And thanks for watching.